Alright, Doug here. So I'm going to walk you through the entire process of doing one of these robotic welds. So I just moved the fixture, so I have no clue where it is in space. So first thing I'm going to do is trim this wire down to the proper stick out length here. And then I need to teach it the points. So what I need to do is I need to go to my menu, and I'm going to go to Setup, and I'm going to go into my reference frame. So I'm going to go to Frame 1, I'm going to hit Clear. Yes. So I cleared out the reference frame. I'm now going to click on Detail to go into that reference frame, and I'm going to move the robot. I need to get it to the starting point. So get it close at full speed here, and then I'll slow the speed down. And then my goal here is to get it right at that start point of the weld. And I'm just adjusting the X and the Y and the Z to be just at that starting point. So that is point 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the origin point, and I'm going to hit record. So that's now recorded. I now need to move in the X direction, which is the length of the weld. So I'm going to index down to that one. I'm going to pull my Z up here to about the height it needs to be. And then I'm going to run it forward. Obviously it's not going to match that angle there. And I'm going to come over like so. Come up again, come over, and up a little bit more, like so. And I come down on my Z, and I can see that I need to come that way just a hair. So I'm lined up there. That is my X direction travel. So I'm going to hit record on that one. Now I need to mark my Y. And Y is basically just a right angle of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it in that direction, like so. And then take it forward a little bit. And then Z needs to go up just a hair. It's on a slight angle. And I'm now going to record that position. So it now knows that reference frame. So if I tell it to go back to the current start point, I'm going to say move to. I'm going to speed this up a little bit here. It's now at the starting point. So if I go into the program and I tell it to go ahead and run the program, we're going to run it at full speed here, it should follow that weld path. So it's going to go to the right, to the left, and then back down. So it's going to touch each metal side of the fillet weld and then tuck back into the pool, if you will. And I told it it's about 2 inches long. So in theory it should stop at the end of its weld path here as it's welding on this diagonal and lift up. So there we go. So it's now ready to weld. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into my menus. I'm going to go to Setup, back to that reference frame. I'm going to click on the origin. I'm going to click Move To. So we go back to that beginning point. I'm going to click on Edit to restart the program. I'm going to drop the wire speed down just a little bit because I noticed last time it was a little crowny on the weld, and currently our weld speed is at 50 millimeters per minute, so I'm going to set that to, let's do 55. Okay, we're back at the start of the program. I'm going to toss my welding hood on here because I got to protect my eyeballs. We're going to get the pre-flow going on the gas, and we're going to go ahead and initiate the program. It's now waiting for start, and when it moves it should kick the welder on. Alright, trim that off there, like so. And we're going to go ahead and stop the post flow in the gas. Alright, you got a better angle on that than I did, but let's go ahead and bring you in for a closer look here. Take you around the robot. There we go. I'd say that looks pretty good. It's a little bit proud of the metal, but honestly, not much. I'd say that's a pretty good settings for that. As you can see, I've been testing different settings working my way through, but I am very happy with that. So that is my robotic welder. Thanks for watching.